Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Let's talk Monday Magic Intuitive Energy Reading. As you know, my favorite video of the week. Super, super excited. So happy you are joining me. If you are on Facebook, awesome, awesome, awesome. If you are not on YouTube, definitely jump over there and check out the Vibe Mentor YouTube channel because I do post videos 7 days a week. So free resource to you. Just wanted to say, I always start my videos by saying, hello, soul family. And I just want to reiterate, you are my soul family. If you are here, we are connected for a reason. There are no accidents, there are no coincidences, and I love you so much. If you are on the YouTube channel but you have not yet subscribed, definitely click the subscribe button. We need to stay connected. And if you're in the Facebook group, we're connected. If you're not already in my Manifesting Abundance Through Your Life Purpose group, definitely request access there. Probably won't let you in right away, but don't panic. I will accept everybody's new requests at the start of the next accelerator. Pending. I might even change that. I have had so many insights come to me over the last week that things are going to be changing. We'll see how it all pans out, but connect either way. That's the point. Stay connected because we are all in this together. If we are connected through Facebook, through YouTube, through a group, it doesn't matter. Increasing our connection, solidifying our connection, strengthening that connection in any way we can is extremely important right now. Okay, so what is the purpose of these videos? I do a energetic, intuitive energy reading, and I don't predict the future. I don't claim to know what's going on in the way of your life or how things are going to plan out because there is free will and things are always changing. But what I do have a really good sense of is where we're at right now. And having just that connection point and a voice to say you're not alone in this, that we're all in this together. If you are experiencing something similar and you hear someone say, yeah, I'm experiencing that too, it can be really helpful in just reminding you that we're all in this together and you're not alone. So that is the intention of these videos. Now, I will also preface this video with the fact that I have just spent a week with the most beautiful people. Very, very amazing experience. I was in Orlando, Florida at Funnel Hacking Live. Basically, it's a marketing convention, but that just does not do it service to say that it was a marketing convention. This is a gathering of world changers. This is a gathering of entrepreneurs who are committed to making a difference in the world and making the world a better place. And I had no idea going into it what I was going to experience. My mind was blown. So my general position or energetic reading is going to be just a little bit more elevated, probably a little bit more positive than had I stayed home and just continued to work away like I usually do. So that being said, I do spend the time to get in touch with where we are at collectively. So there is, of course, going to be a more grounded approach with intention. So kind of recapping where we're at, I like to take a little bit of a look back at the last couple of weeks of the energetic readings and what we experienced and let that inform how we move forward. So everybody's been feeling some yummy, delicious energy, I think probably around 2-ish weeks. A really good sense of clarity coming, new connections, new manifestations, rewards for your efforts. That seems to have continued through this past week, that we continue to be immersed in the evidence of our manifestations and our future and the clarity of what is coming for us and the renewed hope and I'm going to take a moment to just calm my energy because I'm very excited, and it's part of our recommendations on how to navigate this energy. That there are very beautiful things happening. There are big things happening, not just in each of your individual lives, but in the lives of the entire population of the globe. That we collectively are experiencing a shift in trajectory, a shift in energy, and there are massive amounts of potential available to you. Now, I will say that if you have been stepping into your life purpose, if you have been doing the work to heal the trauma, to relieve your body of all the weight that has held onto, and you're committed to that path, you have reached out for help, you are doing the work, you're stepping into your purpose, you're going to be more in line with, it's interesting what the lighting is doing. It's just really up and down. You'll be more in line with the positive side of the energy reading that I'm about to offer. You'll be more in line and in tune with and sensing this yummy, delicious, creative manifestation that is happening for us. If you are not, it is not too late. And I want to bring that out up front, that we are at a turning point. We have been at a turning point. We will continue to be at a turning point. You have had previous opportunities. If you haven't taken them, that's okay. There are more. It is not too late, but I highly, highly, highly encourage you to get on the bus now, because at some point it will be too late. So, like I said, big things are happening. There are no words to articulate the massive amounts of change and shift and beauty that is available to us. And I, of course, have to use words in this 3D realm, but I would say to you, really take the time to tap into the feeling of what is happening right now. Take the time to get in your body, to be still. The Creator, Source, Divine, God speaks in those still small moments, in that still small voice, and to be able to find access to this beautiful, shifting, changing, creative energy, we have to be able to be calm and to be still and to be quiet. And so if you've struggled to step into it, it is available to you. Just do that as soon as you can. Maybe even pause this video before we move forward. There is a lot of clarity on direction that is being offered. There's a lot of sort of lifting of the veil as it relates to what we have experienced and what we're about to experience, that things are shifting and changing. And if you are, again, committed to that path and stepping into the flow, it is available to you. If you have not yet, now is the time. It's interesting, and I don't want to say it in a negative way, because it can be frustrating if we choose that perspective, but really we're stepping into the work phase of what we just experienced. So what I mean by that is we gained clarity. We had access to that evidence of our reward being here, the manifestation, the evidence that the manifestation is already done, that you can't stop it no matter what, that it's here, and all that's left to do is to say thank you and to be grateful. And yet, that was just the clarity piece of it. That was just the knowing piece of it. Where we're at now is it's time to do the work. That we were given the insight, we were given the knowing, we were given a little bit of clarity on the path, and now there's work to be done. We know what we need to do to continue to support our manifestation efforts, to continue to support your God-given vision, the dreams that were put on your heart, your stepping into your purpose, your healing, your purpose, and your life-changing work all come through that commitment to doing what it takes, to following your guidance. The future is bright, whether that's easy for you to believe or difficult for you to believe. It is happening. If you're on my Facebook page, definitely make sure to scroll down, check out the post that says, or that asks if you're a part of the New Earth construction team. There's an image that was very clearly divinely guided that I use, and it's an image of two earths sort of separating from each other, one very dark and crusted and dried out and lacking life, and the other very bright, vibrant and beautiful and full of life. And if you are willing to do the work, willing to remain on the path, to follow your divine guidance, you will be part of the New Earth. New Earth is not happening on its own. The shift is not happening on its own. It is up to us. And so the question that I led with that post is, are you part of the New Earth construction team? And over this past week or so, I have met some very beautiful, amazing, powerful, strong, intelligent, wealthy, abundant people. And they are very much aware and fully committed to the path of creating heaven on earth. That we are what creates the new earth. We are what creates the kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is not out there. It's here. It's here now. It's in us, and it's up to us to continue to manifest that in the physical world. It is happening. It is happening now. And there are millions. That's interesting. There are millions of billions of people on this planet Earth, is what I intended to say. But what wanted to come out was there are millions of change makers also here to do the same thing as you. Now, a little addition to that is what I was really thinking was there's 5,000 people in that room, that marketing convention that I was just at. And that was evidence to me that I'm not alone in this anymore, that I just connected with many, many people who are doing this. And again, it goes back to the connection point that I mentioned earlier. Connect by subscribing, connect by commenting, connect by friending or joining the group, or whatever path fully serves you is fine. But make sure that you are surrounding yourself with the people who are also doing this work, who are committed to the healing so that they can step into their purpose and make a living doing it. There is support available to you. And this is happening for many, many, many people, and you don't have to do it alone anymore. Your reward for the hard work you've already done is already here. And the facilitation of connection is happening more and more every day in many, many ways. So make sure you seek it out. The beauty is, like I said, this is already done. Whatever you've been working towards, whatever hard work you've put in, the manifestation of your hard work, your efforts, is here now. Energetically, it is here now. You might not see it in the physical world just yet, but I'm sure if you take that time to tap in and feel and listen to that still small voice, you will know it is here. It is done. And all that's left for us to do is to say thank you and to be grateful and to emanate not just gratitude, but awe. Awe for this amazing, beautiful life, this amazing, beautiful system that God, source, divine creator, universe has created for you. And I say it all the time, I'll say it again, a rose by any other name still smells as sweet. It doesn't change the fact that your creator, your source, is conspiring in your favor every day in every way, calling to your soul, calling to your purpose. Come, come, join us on the other side. Come taste the love, come taste the beauty. Come taste the fulfillment, the contribution, the abundance that is always available to you and dancing around you. There is a quickening happening. There's a speeding up. And we've known this. We've talked about this for a while, but even more now. Even more now, even more now, even more now, even more now, even more now. If you understand statistics, if you understand numbers, if you look at something called an exponential growth curve, what has been happening over the last 100 or 1,000 years has been a slow uptick. And what happens in an exponential growth curve is at some point we hit compounding growth. And that means the spike goes up. So what has happened in the last 100 years does not compare to what's going to happen in the next 10. We are in a building phase. We are in a creation phase. We are creators. We were made in the image and the likeness of our creator. What will you create? There is a quickening happening. Get on the bus now. It is time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up your soul. Wake up your purpose. Wake up your power. Wake up your healing. It is time now. It is time now. We, the good-hearted, kind people who want to make a difference in the world, we're kind of like a flashlight that was tucked away in the drawer. Saved for later. Saved for the time when it really mattered. We felt like we were in the dark. We felt like we were alone. We were experiencing pain. But we were being saved and protected. Saved for later. So that when the lights went out, we would be fully capable of shining. And now is that time. So as the pace of things continue to quicken, because it will, the next 10 years are going to be incredible. We have to stay calm. We have to really get good at and sharp at. We have to sharpen our skills of remaining present, remaining grounded, remaining calm. I talk a lot in my videos about how the masculine, hyper-vigilant, aggressive, stressed out culture that we live in is blocking our manifestations. You notice what happens in the body when your fight or flight mechanism is triggered. You go into a stress state, your muscles constrict, the blood rushes to your muscles so that you can fight, fawn, or freeze. Rest and digest is cut off. You are in your masculine, which is a protection, which is keeping things out. It is a resistance. We have to remain diligent in our cultivation of our state. We have to stay calm through this. The feeling of quickening can cause us to want to speed up and hurry and rush and do things and feel stressed. But we cannot let that happen, because we cannot use our power when we are in that stress state. We cannot do what we came here to do. We cannot manifest. We cannot create. We cannot draw to us if we are not in a rest and digest, calm nervous system state. So rest and digest feels relaxing. It feels like laying on the beach. It feels open. It is receiving. It is feminine. It is allowing. It is trusting. It is surrendering. It is possible to be in a quickening and to move with a sense of urgency without being stressed, without being in resistance. But it takes a cultivation. It takes, one, healing your trauma so you don't get triggered and don't have that fight or flight system activated consistently or regularly. It takes understanding your nervous system and understanding how to calm it. And it takes understanding your mental state and knowing how to reprogram those neural pathways in the subconscious that are going to support you in this process. It takes diligence. It takes a little bit of effort. It takes a little bit of work. And I hate to break it to anyone who sits on the couch with a bag of potato chips just thinking good thoughts all day, expecting the manifestation to come. It doesn't work that way. Effort is required. Action is required. And depending on the size of your manifestation, it will take some time for the organization or reorganization of the universe to serve you. That you can manifest a penny or a feather or a parking spot pretty easily. Not much has to rearrange for that. But if you are one of the ones, if you are part of the New Earth construction team, if you are truly committed to the path, to your purpose, to the reason you are here, it's going to take a little bit of an effort. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be painful. And it doesn't have to take long. And you don't have to do it alone. But you do have to do it. So, stay calm in the quickening. Stay committed to the path. Stay loving and humble. Don't allow yourself to get stressed out or egoic because I found my purpose. I'm super powerful. I'm super valuable. You are, but just stay humble and have fun with it because it's meant to be fun. Creation is meant to be fun. We get to enjoy creating the new earth together. What do you want the schools to look like? What do you want the gardening networks to look like? What do you want the beautiful healing centers, I like to call them spas? What do you want it to look like? Dream big. Allow that expansive sense of we get to create this to come through your body, the belief, the knowing that this is possible. We are creating the kingdom of heaven. And it's not something out there. It's just earth the way it was meant to be. There's a knowing in your body. You know that this is possible. You know what's not meant to be. You know when things just aren't right. There's got to be something more. Now, I was in this conference and person after person after person was saying something that struck my heart. That said, yes, confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. It is all about your relationship with your Creator, your understanding of your inherent value and worth, that you are made perfectly and perfect for a purpose, that you are here to do something tremendous on this earth, and that it is meant to be offered as contribution to the collective whole. That's what heaven looks like. And we can create it here and now. The other thing that came to me was the phrase, I guess you would say, the names Sodom and Gomorrah. And what that was in the biblical teachings, it was a city. You could call it a network or a government, it doesn't really matter, but they were corrupt. They were beyond redemption. They were so corrupt, they were wiped off the face of the earth. And the knowing came that we don't have to, it's not up to us to fix them. It's not up to us to fix the corruption. It's not up to us to fight that battle unless that is your calling. That may be part of your purpose, but a vast majority of us are here to create the new earth. Some warriors will be called to that path, but for those who feel disheartened by the tax slavery that we live in or the corrupt governments, I can assure you that you are most effective by taking your focus and attention and pointing it towards what you are meant to build. That we live in a focus and attention economy. That's why people with millions of followers get a lot of attention, is because they have more attention and focus. That is your asset. That is your creative source, your focus and attention. Don't give it to the things that you fear. Don't give it to the corruption. Focus on what you're meant to build. The way we can combat that without giving it a lot of focus and attention is 1, voting, and 2, voting with our dollar. So don't buy from the corporations that hire children in foreign countries and pay them very little. Don't buy from the food companies that don't have the non-GMO label. Don't buy from people who are exploiting or manipulative. Find the people with integrity and support them with your dollar. Okay, I want to kind of get away from that because it's not a good energy, and we just don't want to be there, right? The other guidance that came through is really make sure that you are nourishing yourself, mind, body, and soul. Nourish your body with good food and water. Nourish your mind with good thoughts, belief, focus, faith, trust. Keep your eyes on God. Keep your focus and attention on your Creator, on the source of all that you are, and everything will be okay. Feed your soul with your purpose. Feed your soul with contribution. Feed your soul with love. Strengthen mind, body, and soul, because when you unify mind, body, and soul, you amplify. You become more powerful. You can be like a light bulb diffused with your light going everywhere if you are focused on all these other things and you're distracted and you're not taking care of yourself, or you can be laser powerful and laser focused by the unification of mind, body, and soul. Make sure every ounce of your energy is driving in one direction. And then, of course, it wouldn't be one of my regular videos if I didn't mention play Marco Polo with God. Meditation is great. It's awesome and amazing. We absolutely must have it. Morning and night is phenomenal if you can do it then, but it doesn't stop there. Connection, constant connection, constantly checking in. Where am I at? Where should I go? What should I eat? Who should I talk to? What should I say? What should I wear? What do you want me to do to serve right now? Remain as king when you're asking questions, and continue to create that ping type relationship, that back and forth with your intuition, with your gut knowing, with your higher self, with God's source divine creator. Stay connected. I think it's Christy Marie Sheldon. She likes to say, always be connected, ABC, right? And then again, gratitude and awe, because it's already done. Own your power in this process. You are not a victim. You are not helpless. In every single moment, take responsibility and know that you have been given a tremendous source of authority and power over your life and in your life. That you get to be the one to say, I command and call the energy of this moment. I get to say who plays in my environment. I get to say what energies will haunt me or try to come at me. No, you are the most powerful. You are a sovereign being. You and your creator cannot be stopped if you understand and know your power. Put your feet on the ground and claim your birthright and say, I am a child of the Most High Creator and I cannot be touched. Get out, because I am on a mission. Own your power. Command and call it in. So long as you are driven by a God dream, by a divine purpose, by a purpose-driven passion, if you are following source guidance and you are doing what you are asked to be doing, you cannot be stopped. There was a beautiful, beautiful man who spoke at this event this past week, and he gave a framework. Everybody's got a framework, right? For me, it's heal your trauma so you can step into your purpose and make a living doing it. And even within that, there's a framework for each of them. But this man's framework was wake up, take a knee, have it all. And what that means is your soul's calling, that niggle that says, there's got to be something more. I'm supposed to be doing something that matters. This can't be all there is. That's your soul's purpose calling. So wake up. Wake up to divine guidance. Wake up your soul's calling. Wake up to your purpose. Wake up to what's happening in the world. And then take a knee. Take a knee means surrender to the divine. Surrender to your path. Surrender to the healing. Take a knee. And that's how you have it all. You can have it all. You were meant to have it all. The divine wants you to have it all. But first you got to wake up and you got to take a knee. Okay? It's time to activate, guys. Be that flashlight. It's time to turn it on. It's go time. If you don't, and I would be surprised if anyone who hasn't been feeling the energy I've talked about this far, because this is way longer than I ever go, and I just realized I'm late to pick my kids up. If you're not waking up, it's because you're not in your path. If you're struggling, if you're not experiencing this energy, it's because you haven't stepped into your path. So do that. Step into your path. Step into your purpose. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling stagnant, it's because you haven't stepped into your purpose. If you need help or support, reach out, because this is the gift that I've been given, is to be able to help you heal that trauma that holds you back from your purpose, help you identify your purpose so that you can make a living doing it. Okay, I gotta run, guys. I love you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment below, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Namaste.